Quantum computers will be maybe the end of crypto.
Can we go back to my insecurity? Anything that can be hacked will be hacked. I have a ledger, you can be sure I'm me.
I'm proving it.
Yeah, having a secure screen is the only way to be sure what you're signing is really what you mean to be signing. All right, welcome. How you guys doing? What do you think? What do you think of the building?
Crazy, bro.
You saw the roof?
Yeah.
Saw
I want
the
to
roof?
live here.
You saw the roof?
Yeah, roof's wild.
Building is insane.
It's amazing. It is the best view in Paris, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell us names and where you come from.
I'm Gigi, but my real name is Giannina Scarlett on all socials, and I come from LA, but I'm from Venezuela.
Venezuela.
I'm Joey Moose. Get with it, baby. Pudgy Penguins to the moon, and Ledger is the best in the whole wide world.
Professor Crypto, aka Nikki Worldwide from Dubai. We out here, guys. Happy to be here.
Amazing. Well, so what's up? What can I tell you? What do you want to talk about?
Tell us about your deepest insecurities.
Yeah, man, we all have them, don't we? It's rough.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna deep dive into this genie jar of questions. First question: if AI can mimic anyone, does digital ownership even matter anymore?
Man, wow. Can we go back to my insecurity? That's a, yeah. I mean, I think I'm curious what you guys think about where we're heading, right? Because AI is going to affect absolutely everything, and I think at a high level, AI brings digital abundance, and blockchains bring digital scarcity, and therefore one is the mirror image of the other, or the yin and the yang, or the other side of the coin. I think you have if we have these AI agents that are working for us, well, we're delegating things to them. They're going to need to buy things for us. How is that going to happen? You're going to give it your credit card number? Like we're just going to shove all of our credit card numbers into OpenAI and then be like, I'm sure things will be fine. I think that we have to move into a world where we own our preferences. Our preferences aren't trapped behind thousands of logins, but we own them. They're in our possession, they're on our device, and when we want to give them to somebody, then we can. Practical example, like you're booking a flight. Hey, book me a flight to Miami. It shouldn't be like, it's got all my info, all my personal info, my Delta number, my credit card. It should present me choices and then ask me, oh, would you like this one? It's like signing a transaction, right? Would you like to buy this? Well, yes, I would. Thank you for asking. Let me sign that on my secure device. Can I have your Delta login? Here, I can help you log into my Delta account. Yes, you know what I mean? But I, the user, am making that choice. That choice isn't being made for me by the AI. So I don't think that AI works without blockchains and without security. Like I think that I just don't see how you even achieve the vision of AI companies without it. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm gonna have to say, I mean, AI is a double-edged sword. It's kind of scary, man, to be honest with you. I mean, we're advanced technologically with it. We're moving into the future very fast with it, but the things that you can do with it in a negative light are also very alarming.
It's like with any tool though, is fire inherently good or bad? I mean, it could warm you up and save your life, and it could burn down your house, right? A brick can build a building, it can break a window. These things are all just tools. And it is exactly as you're saying, how we use it.
Do you see crypto when quantum computers are like finalized and there? Quantum computers will be maybe the end of crypto.
We definitely need to think about it. It's not right around the corner, but it's also not 20 years away. So it's definitely something that we need to be prepared for. The good news is that we are preparing for it, and we do have time to prepare for it. With this, you just need to be ahead of it and upgrade the cryptography to be quantum ready. And we have time to do it, but not an infinite amount of time. So we got to get it done, and we will. There are so many things that this will impact in kind of like a Y2K sort of way that there's going to be a response in force. Because the reality is that sure, we should be worried about crypto, but we should also be worried about our door locks, the cryptography on WhatsApp, everything, right? That's why when Charles talks about being secure by design, That's actually the only way to do security. So many people, they do security theater, right? It's like there's a door behind a door, 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 and like, you know, you say door enough times, you're supposed to go, okay, I guess so, you know? Whereas doing security by design is a very different thing. It's like, you know, and if you read the book, This Is How They Tell Me the World Ends, these security experts, they say, anything that can be hacked will be hacked. So what you're really trying to do is to minimize the blast radius. It's more a question of what happens if it's hacked. Like if it's hacked, what can you get access to?
Why is security design such a big deal? Does a screen really matter that much? You like that one?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's such an obvious question, right? Like, but it's one of those things. You know, it's almost, I don't know. It's like it's sort of like a why should I care question, right? You know, I think I'll start by saying some people probably don't want to care, right? And then people, and too many times people, they don't care until they do.
Yep.
You know, you know, like I said earlier, the thing that is surprising to me is the amount of people who are really savvy in crypto, and they do know the risks, and then they miss that left turn. I think it could happen to any of us, right? Like somebody, you know, you're answering a Telegram message, it's from someone you know, you don't think anything of it, you know what I mean? And then you're like, and it's not until you play the tape back that you're like, oh man, I absolutely should have, but I was doing 3 things at once, I was tired, you know what I mean? Like, can really, like what I've seen is that it can just happen to anyone, and you can really get unlucky. And so that's why, I mean, you know, like it's sort of, you protect yourself from yourself is kind of the answer to the question. I think more deeply though, it's just that our phones were not meant to do this. You know, there really is, there's a separate revolution. There's this internet revolution, which is just like incredible. I started doing digital music stuff in the early 90s. And the notion that I would someday be able to go, you know, hey Siri, play Kendrick Lamar, and music would just start coming out of my phone. That was crazy. Insanity. And it's just done today. Like people take it for granted, you know? And so that was one revolution, and that brought us this amazing device, the smartphone. What that machine wasn't meant to do was to give access to your money. I mean, Mark Andreessen, who invented the World Wide Web, or invented, you know, Netscape, after someone else invented the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee, he's like, yeah, Tim Berners-Lee had said, like, the main thing that we kind of weren't able to get to when we invented the World Wide Web is money. You know, we knew that there was gonna be this commerce thing on this, but like, you just can't do everything, right? Yeah. And so that was like really left out. And so to me, that's what we're doing. We're just adding it back in. For me, I always thought like, of course the internet's gonna have its own money. Like duh, of course it will. But like this internet that we built wasn't meant for that. And you know it wasn't meant for that. You experience it all day, every day. Because if I go try to transfer $6,000 from my bank account, it says, no, your limit's 5,000. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And why? It's not because the reason is because they're like, listen, I'm really sorry, man, but we can't be sure you're you. We just can't be sure. Yeah. And because we can't be sure, now you have a pain in the ass. You know, it's like, because this whole system wasn't meant for this, now this stuff is just fundamentally difficult. And that to me is what we're changing. You know, it's like, no, I have a ledger, you can be sure I'm me. Yeah. Like, you know. I'm proving it. Yeah, I am proving that I am me. So yeah, so having a secure screen is the only way to be sure that what you're signing is really what you mean to be signing. Great answer.